space, there is not one email provider that does store notification emails better than us. There's Klaviyo and MailChimp, and MailChimp does great newsletters. Klaviyo does great automation, but we, just in terms of features and everything else, we are the best at this. So, I mean, I wouldn't put it to him like that, but I'm just telling you honestly, I think we are truly best for the job in that scenario. So I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. I can discount you guys. We can, say it's not a good fit, or what I'd love to do is even talk to this sort of the marketing expert or the Shopify expert, explain to them what we do, because you'd be surprised how many people are not even educated on the value of sort of upselling and the post-purchase emails, and the crazy open rates they see that are 5 times that of any newsletter you send. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to sort of ask Alan if he wants to be put in touch to sort of figure out if this will work for us. But it's just a matter of, like, we just started in the process with him, so it's going to be like a 2-month process overhauling everything, which is why we didn't want to be out like $400 on Spendly if we don't end up.
But if it makes you money in the meantime, isn't it still a win?
But we're just not sure it's actually making us money. That's the problem, is that the way you guys track the ROI, it just tracks every sale that we make, not sales that are made from an action that Spendly did. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. I can see if we can look into it. Basically, I'll tell you how we track ROI. Basically, any email you send, whether it's an order confirmation, shipping confirmation, I mean, first of all, they're the most open emails you can send your customers. So I'll take a look at your rates. I would assume they're over 80% unique open rate, and total open rate's probably close to 300% because these people open it several times. So anyone who opens that email and clicks on that email and then ends up back on your website and buys another product within 7 days, we attribute that, and we say we influence that ROI. It's hard to say. We can't take 100% attribution for that. They might have also seen a Facebook ad. They might have also searched for you on Google. But what we do know is we led them back to your website. Within 7 days, they did make another purchase. So
yeah, it's like we have a kind of unique business. Like, our clients are always purchasing stuff from us. Everyone's a repeat client, regardless of what sort of messaging they get. So it's like, that's why for us, it was hard for us to determine what value we're getting out of Spendly, because those people would make those purchases anyway. So we were trying to figure out how we can figure out what people are doing, like if they're using the auto-generated discount codes, or if they're
another thing I was gonna say, like, that's one where, like, if you're using the auto-generated discount code, we can say with like 100% certainty that Spendly Influencer actually drove that sale, right?
Yeah, and that's what I would like to know, is what are the figures on, like, the actual discount codes being used, like how many people have used them, how many, so because that is added value. It's just that the other sales, it's kind of like we'd make them anyway.
Here's the good thing about that. It's sort of bittersweet, but we have that in our database. We just don't show it in the app yet because we haven't designed our UI for it yet. So I will get on Monday, Ren, one of our developers, to go into the back end and actually pull all the discount codes, and I can even share them with you, so you make sure we're not making this stuff up.
Yeah, it's like, no, I see the discount
codes. See how many were redeemed, right?
Yeah, I see it when people redeem it. It's just that there's so many being auto-generated that it's hard for me to determine how many are actually being used. Because it seems like maybe once a day or once every couple of days somebody uses a discount code that seems to be auto-generated, but I'd like to know what the total amount of those were, because there's so many, it's so hard for me to track how many of them were used.
And you're right. I want to show our customers and everyone that. It's just like we have like 200 things on our product roadmap at any given time, and
yeah, totally.
It's just like a priority thing, and we're working on it. We're working hard, and we're like a small startup in Toronto. Yes, we don't have a massive team, so we want to start showing it to you. The good news is I know we're tracking it in the back end, so I'm going to see if I can pull that for you guys, and you guys can kind of even forget about the clicks and the opens and all that stuff. Even just on discounts alone, is this thing worthwhile? Is it working or not? And we can kind of hopefully make a decision based off that.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'd like to have an idea of that figure of how many are using those discount codes, because I do see them come through every day or every 2 days. One person will use one. But I would like to see the sort of total revenue on that, because that would give me a better idea of like, oh, okay, so like an action generated by Spently that then caused somebody to buy something. For me, that's the ROI that I want to track, because most of these sales, it's like we would make these sales anyway. All of our clients are repeat clients. They're always on our site ordering stuff, buying stuff. So that's why it's like, for our purposes, for other people who sell like goods and whatnot, and people just buy something once and stuff like that, like, yeah, I can see how that ROI would make more sense for them. But for us, it's like we'd probably make those sales anyway. So it's trying to figure out how do we find the figures that Action by Spently actually generated an additional sale. You know what I mean?
And we're not trying to be sneaky. We're just trying to.
I can see how the way that you track that makes sense for people who sell goods and whatnot. But for us, it's like, they're always going to be.
What I'm going to do when we release this, I promise you, it's going to have a section for assisted conversions and direct conversions, and the discount codes are going to be in the direct conversion category, and the assists are going to be assists. So hopefully that will be helpful. But yeah, no, thanks for taking the time. Sorry to call you. It's late for us here on a Friday evening. I'm going to look into this for you on Monday and let you know what we can dig up.
Okay, cool. And I'll email our Shopify expert guy and see if he's got a few minutes to chat with you about, because he'll understand all this stuff too better than we do. And then he can sort of advise on if he thinks that something that you guys do is unique and that we should. Because like for me, I think that continuing to auto generate discount codes to like the win back, like the we've missed you, and then even the discount code that's in their confirmation email, which right now we just switched back to the original confirmation email that we had because we were having some problems with the new one. But yeah, I mean, it's like that kind of stuff I do see value in. So I'll see if Alan can have a quick call with you to sort of determine, because it seemed like he wasn't terribly familiar with what Spently does. So
most people aren't. Like it's funny. Like no one thinks of the store transactional emails as like marketing opportunities. So we try to do our best to educate people. And I'm not going to tell them what to do, but I'll tell them what we do. And,
I think just
make an assessment.
It's also a benefit to you to familiarize him with what you guys do in case any of the other, because he's like one of those. He's always doing this for companies. Blah blah blah. So like him knowing more about it would help. Yeah. Maybe he'd suggest it to somebody else too if he finds that it's more appropriate for a story he's working on.
I would love that. Okay, thank you so much, Dorian, and sorry for the late call.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, I just like I said, I get up at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I'm fine.
All right, awesome. I envy you. I used to do that. Now I'm I can't do that anymore, basically.
Yeah, people who are like married and have kids, like they have to like keep regular hours, but I don't. I'm a vampire. I stay up all night and I get up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, that's my dream. Maybe one day I'll get back there.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it was nice chatting, and I'll shoot you an email first thing on Monday.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Okay, thanks, Dorian. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye.